What if your loneliness is a spiritual detonator? A secret weapon Satan's scrambling to disarm before you unleash it? You've wept into pillows, screamed at heaven for answers, and drowned in the lie that this aching silence means God's left you behind. But the devil's terrified you'll discover the truth. Your isolation isn't a death sentence. It's a divine setup. What if I told you your loneliness isn't a flaw? It's a spiritual weapon. Hell itself fears. You've begged God to free you from the crushing silence, the hollow nights where even your prayers echo unanswered. But Satan's been lying to you. This ache isn't abandonment. It's the exact terrain where God is forging you into a threat to darkness. The enemy wants you ashamed, convinced your isolation is punishment. But James 4:8 cracks his scheme wide open. Draw near to God, and He will draw near to you. Think, why would the devil fight so hard to keep you feeling alone? Because he knows what happens when a chosen one stops chasing crowds and starts clinging to the raw voice in the stillness. Prophets aren't birthed in applause. Elijah heard God's whisper in a cave. 1 Kings 19:12. Joseph decoded dreams in a prison. Genesis 40. Paul wrote letters of fire while chained in a cell. Your loneliness isn't a prison. It's a hidden training camp where God is stripping every counterfeit comfort, every shallow connection, so you'll rely on Him with militant focus. Satan wants you numb, scrolling, numbing the ache with noise. But God's letting that hunger burn until you crave His presence more than relief. That gnawing void in your chest? It's not a curse. It's a throne room. David screamed, "No one cares for my soul." Psalm 142, verse 4. Yet, in that brutal honesty, he discovered God as his only refuge. Your isolation is a mirror, shattering every idol you didn't realize you worshipped. The need for approval, the addiction to busyness, the romance you thought would save you. This is grace, friend. God loves you too much to let you keep trading eternal purpose for temporary fixes. But here's Satan's deadly twist. He doesn't just want you alone. He wants to narrate your loneliness. He'll hiss that you're forgotten, unlovable, that God's punishing you. But Romans 8:35 through 37 blasts through the lies. Who shall separate us from the love of Christ? In all these things we are more than conquerors. You feel abandoned, but you're surrounded. Elisha's servant saw empty hills until his eyes opened to chariots of fire. 2 Kings 6:17. This season isn't about surviving loneliness. It's about letting it rewire you. Every silent night is a masterclass in divine dependency. Every unanswered cry is God whispering, "I'm not just your comforter, I'm your sword." Your breakthrough won't come when the loneliness ends, but when you realize it's the cocoon where God is transforming you. Satan's terrified you'll discover this truth. Your isolation is a staging ground. When Jesus fed 5,000, he acted in public. But when he conquered death, he did it alone. The enemy wants you to hate this season, but God's using it to detonate your destiny. So let the silence roar. Let the hunger rage. And when the devil sneers that you'll die unseen, roar back with Psalm 68:6. God sets the lonely in families, because your obedience in this desert won't just save you. It'll become a lifeline for thousands still lost in theirs. The tomb of loneliness? It's where resurrection begins. So let the devil rage. Let the silence amplify. Let every unanswered prayer become a war cry. This isn't the end of your story. It's the raw, holy ground where God is rewriting it. The tomb of loneliness can't hold you, because resurrection isn't just a miracle Jesus did. It's who He is. Your pain has an expiration date. Your purpose doesn't. Now rise, chosen one, and watch how God turns your solitary nights into a revolution.